How you doing? I'm pointing at myself. No, no. I'm doing a live. I'm gonna see if I can do a live here. What's going on, friends? James Nguyen here with the Alphabet Comic Channel. I'm gonna do a live from the Wellsboro Comic Book Comic Con. Just gonna turn the camera around and start coloring the Jeff the Land Shark and Deadpool that I drew a couple of weeks ago. I don't think I showed anybody, but here I am. I did pretty well today. It kind of died down. It's 4 o'clock, 4:15 right now. So, it goes until 6. So I'm gonna see if I can get something done. I didn't draw any pictures today. Just sold a bunch of Alpha and a bunch of prints. So we're just gonna turn it around, and if you guys pop in, fantastic. If you don't, this will just be another cool live that you can catch later. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. All right, here we go. This is something that I drew, gosh, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks. I was gonna do it for a Sunday night draw stream. That just didn't happen. Did not happen. All right. I think I might go and get the new orange markers that I just got from Amazon, because this is looking kind of anemic. So let me see if it's handy. Let me see if my orange marker here is running out. I forget where I put it. You want to see behind the scenes of a comic convention table? There it is. What a mess. This is quite the mess. But let me see. I gotta find. See, brought all these tools, but if they run out, it's no good. There's a print, a Spider-Man print that I have. There's some originals there too, but I am coloring, and I'm trying to look for. I should have been more prepared. I apologize. I hate wasting your time, but I swear they were within sight moments ago. I am gonna need this. Also, I found them. There it is. I got some blue, got some orange. Now we are in business. Let's go. I'm doing all right. Yeah.
I was telling Chris earlier, I'm just trying to give away a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So I'm on a live. You want to be on a live? This is YouTube live.
Oh, it's YouTube live.
Yes, this is Dawn Best. She's best known for Sonic the Hedgehog. She is here at the show. I don't know if you can claim that.
No, I didn't.
But she is over there. But like I said, it has slowed down. So here we are. So I'm coloring.
Is kind enough to get me on his podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna color the Jeff the Land Shark and Deadpool.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
Take
Take a peek. See.
So cool. I love these covers specifically. Marvel seems to have the best ones to draw on.
For sure. It's definitely preferable to the ones that I even have.
Me too. Yeah.
I don't know where you get yours printed.
Kablam.
Okay.
Yeah, those are nice.
It's a little. Mine is a little slick. I wasn't. This is
Oh wow.
This is who. They're at Rochester.
I'm gonna have to look them up because my printer from Georgia is dead.
Okay.
Thanks, tariffs. But Rochester's closer.
Yeah.
What do you know?
And
Cool, my brother.
And this is the latest. I don't know where you're getting your stuff printed. This is, and I had it printed in Syracuse. So I don't know the paper quality.
It's really nice. Yeah. Glossy, everything like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, absolutely. Oh, you do such good work.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love big muscly dudes.
Yeah,
I like
that's my
dudes,
specialty.
dudes that take up the whole panel.
That's my specialty.
So cool. Number 7.
Yeah.
Very cool, bro. Very cool.
All right, back to the color. Back to the
I
color.
was gonna say, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, right.
Excellent. Thanks for letting me be on the line.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're
Break a
welcome.
leg. Not
Thank
really.
you. Don't break legs. No leg breaking. No leg breaking. All right, we got the orange, fresh out of the pack here, guys. Fresh out of the pack. We are gonna head right in. And if you guys have been following with the draw streams that I've been doing on Sundays, this is the opposite of what I have been doing, where I would typically do the pencils, and then I go in with the markers so that this doesn't bleed. But because I did this about 2 weeks ago, the inks seem to be holding out. And plus, I think this is my Precision Pilot inks, and the inks are so nice and dark, which I love. I don't know if I can see your comments. Oh, I can see the comments. All right. I didn't realize I could see the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If you like watching people draw, that's what my channel really does a lot of. You can check out my other videos. I go live at 8 p.m. on Sunday nights, so you can check it out. Tomorrow I'll be doing Guy Gardner from the Superman movie. So, but they do end up on these. But yeah, this was a fun one. I don't know if you guys are fans of Jeff the Land Shark, but simply because I kept hearing about him, that's why I picked up this sketch cover, and I will be putting it on my Etsy. I have this on my Etsy store yet because the intention was always to color it, and so I don't think it's on there yet. But when I'm done, I think I'm going to be selling it for $45, free shipping in the U.S. So this is what I kind of do too, is while I'm drawing, people can call it. They can call dibs on the picture that I am drawing, and it's typically cheaper because I do these drawings for content on my channel so that I can eventually talk about Alpha Red, and then maybe you guys will come and pick up my original character Alpha Red, which you can go over to starcrosscomics.com and order Alpha Red 1 through 6. You should be able to pre-order issue number 7, which will ship out on September 1st. So it is all done. It's actually right here, if you're curious. This is the latest issue of Alpha Red number 7. Alpha Red, which is number 7. These are the other ones if you're new to the channel. And then there are some homage covers. And then these are some prints that I sell while I'm at the show. This is another sketch cover that I did. But we'll go back to the coloring. The coloring of nope. We shouldn't color that. That's where the black for the costume is. So this is orange. You see that this is orange, right? It's coming out pretty good. But like when I put it down on paper, it comes out the exact kind of red that I picture in my head. It's like a really deep orange for sure. It is orange, but it is more red to the eyeballs.
was honored to be on there with you because I'll tell you what, it was one of those things that.
So this is
On a stage
I'm going.
like that, we're like, okay, we're in the middle of like the road, we're like, anybody can
Go,
usually we're kind of close.
I'm gonna go back in here with an actual regular red, which comes out like really deep, and so I use it for more shadowing than anything. So I'm gonna keep. So I put like a bead of cloth or costume design around the eye. So I'll keep that. I will keep that black. I will keep that black, and I will use my. I don't know why I just did that, but I'll put gray markers on that when the time comes. But I want to lay this orange base, which hopefully you're seeing it as red, because in live color here, it is pretty red. Like if you were just looking at the picture, it would be red. It would be red. All right, so his shoulder is black, I think. Hey, I should have did me some research. Should have did me some research. So here we go. See, random cosplayer. The shark is very cute. Thank you. I should read these. Let me go back to the top. Smokey says hello. Thank you, Smokey. I don't even know Smokey's still here. Random cosplayer says hello. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Big boy, Riz, cool. The shark is very cute. Hi. Said hi. What's up? What's up? I think that's what the WSP is for in the chat. So hopefully within this half hour or so, I can complete this picture. And then if you are interested in it, just let me know. And we can bypass my Etsy page, because sometimes people will just PayPal me the money, and then it's all good. It is all good. Then I ship it right to them, because they can put their address in the PayPal, and off it goes. So the Wellsboro Comic-Con has been very kind to me. Everybody is very generous and encouraging. I just did a panel about coloring, actually. How you doing? Sold a bunch of prints, which I have not done in a long time. Not in any meaningful amount. So usually I am holding the picture a little to secure it a little bit better. The stand that I'm using, this is new to me, bringing this stand to a comic convention and drawing it. Maybe I should put it on the screen here. All right, so I have this. See, I have a screen and people can see what I'm drawing. That was a new thing that I started in Hershey last month. And I don't know if it is going to be worth it for me to lug this stand. I created this stand just so that I can be standing at eye level with a customer while I do the drawing. And if anybody orders a sketch, they can watch me do the sketch in real time if they're interested. So I think that's a unique feature. It is a little nerve-wracking just to do it live, and it's a little different from doing it live on my live stream on Sunday nights. But on Sunday night, that person isn't right here watching me draw it. Like you can order it afterward, but I'm really just drawing for myself and for watchers, not necessarily customers. So there is the Deadpool red, right? Because am I thinking about it right? I hope I thought about it right. Okay, because these are going to be gray, darker gray. All right, let's get back in here. Amrir says, I like it. I thank you, Amrir. I want to know how to draw. Well, you just practice. You just practice. How was your day? My day has been going very, very well. I'm trying to say your name right. Amrir? Can you phonetically pronounce it for me, Amrir? I hate butchering people's name. All right, so that is that color. Let's go for the next color, which is the gray markers. I'm gonna grab some gray markers here. This is the 10, probably won't use that much. This is the C3, that's 30% gray, probably won't use that very much. I'm looking at probably you, Mr. 50%, and Mr. 70%. That'll be the bulk of it, I think. Methinks. I don't know for sure. But I'm gonna put my colors down here. And picking up number three. I'm not even gonna bother, I don't think, with number 10, C10 or 10% gray. It's gonna go right in here, and that is gonna be as light as any of the black is gonna be for his costume or for the costume details. So this is, how you doing? Very well. How about you? Good. Yeah, this is the behind the scenes. Those are some potential customers that came by. I don't know if they were actual potential customers, but how you guys doing? Good. So I think I can go right in here with the shark. Let's see what the shark looks like inside here. So that's just the cover. Let me see. So he's kind of a light, cool gray. So I think we can. So I'm gonna stay away from the top of the fin there, so that it looks like a shine has come down. And I'll probably stay away from the top of his back also, to give it like a shine. As I come through here, I'll probably get up into this fin. And I will probably just stick with this cool gray maybe to do most of him, as long as it holds up. It seems to be holding up pretty good. This is a Copic marker. I don't know what you guys use for coloring your pictures, but this. And I want to stay with the curve of the character, just in case, as you can see, the marker is starting to give way, and I hate that it does that at a moment's notice. At a moment's notice. No warning. No warning. And
whether you want it to be or not. Pretty much, yes. How are you doing? Yeah, for a few hours.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I have another gray, like 30% gray, so I'm gonna reach for it here once I cover this whole section right here, just to make sure that I have the consistency of this, even though it's kind of imperfect here. But I'm gonna reach in my bag of tricks here and see if I can find another C3. Do I have a 30%? Rolling the dice here. That's a 50%. Here's a 10%. Come on, come on, come on. I think this is a 30. Bam. Kabamski. 30%. I knew it. But sometimes, just because it's coming out of a new dispenser, it'll be slightly different. So this is not great either. See that? So frustrating. So frustrating. So I don't know if you guys use markers or not, but it's a love-hate. Love-hate, for sure. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Cool.
So, are you guys into the Marvel Rivals stuff? I think that's how and why we're talking about Jeff the Land Shark at all, is because he appeared in Marvel Rivals.
I'll talk to you. You too.
So,
God?
yep.
Oh, that's freaking awesome. What a great idea.
Trying new things.
No, I really like that. You used to have a bigger TV, if I recall.
I do. It's in the car. It's just not a lot of room. You know.
Let's go.
It's going.
Good day. A lot of people went through, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had a pretty good show. I finished strong. The last hour has been very good. And then now they had the cosplay outside, so I think we lost a few. There's a little bit of the traffic, so I told my wife if she could watch, I want to look around. Oh.
Don't want to do too much on the teeth. Just want to hint that it has some form, and then you want to give it some shadow round, right? Kaboomski. And then I don't know. Does his tongue? Let me see what he looks like in his mouth here. Mr. Jeff Z Land Shark. Does he open his mouth? So it is pink. Yeah, it's pink. Let's see if we have something. We don't want anything that's too dark. So let's see. All right, we just want to keep it kind of like a plum, but like not a super deep plum. And I don't want it to be like, this looks like a giant fuchsia type. What you call it? How about we try like a light orange? I think I have like a really light kind of orange that will come out like a pinkish, like a salmon. I don't know if you guys are into these kind of colors. So there we go. This is. There we go. Okay.
Super Bowl. Yes, but that's what it's based off of.
All right.
So
I hope this holds out because this is a good color
it's really a well-written
for the
story.
inside of her mouth.
Okay.
So I wish this wasn't like a super tight one. Super tight one. So thin, and I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I hate that.
We normally bring a bottle.
It started off so good. All right, I'm gonna keep it to where the light is in the mouth, and then as it loses steam, just gonna keep it inside the mouth so that if I need to, I can switch to a different color, and then it'll still look like it was intentional. So look at that, guys. That's not so bad, right? Not so bad. Not so bad.
Drinking a lot of bourbon, are we?
Who? Who, me?
Chris is still in town, right?
He is.
We're gonna need another bottle.
Oh boy. Oh. No, I'm going home. So
Are you really?
I am. Yeah. I got.
Basically, they do these. Just think of it this way. So depending on
All right. So here's a. Should I just jump right to the 70? Because I think I can get to the 70 and make the eye sockets, like anything that's metal or leather or plastic or whatever, kind of pop. I think that's where we'll be. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just lay it in there.
The weirdest thing happened.
Kaboom. All right.
The Sherwood that I've never had happen. Normally.
All right. That's not so bad. What do you guys think? As it dries, you'll see that you can see the blackness underneath the inks. Underneath.
There's no way to get it cold.
Right? Bam, bam.
I didn't know it until
It's not bad. That's not bad. And so I want to make sure I leave a little bit of line work
Yeah. And then why I didn't stop.
to show that it's
I went in for a big suck of skull.
that it is it's like shiny. So that gives it its form a little bit.
Takes a BMX bike and a Bill's ramp to do that.
All right, so let's get up to his shoulder here, where I think I think his shoulder is gray, right? I don't know. Yep.
you got it. You put color on you don't have color, that's fine. Oh yeah, you can add another character and you and we're in business. And then they
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think I accidentally colored this incorrectly. I think the shoulder up here is dark and not red. So we're going to correct that. And I don't know exactly what's going on in that shoulder area there. But we're going to pretend like I know what I'm doing. Are you ready, Julian?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what do you think?
I think it's the obvious choice for what to read.
Yes, obviously his favorite book. And he's got it, you know.
I love it, man. I love it.
I just appreciate it. I appreciate you having me out.
I'm so glad you could come.
Yeah.
Hope we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Like August 8th of 2020.
There you go.
It's a little early to be talking.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it.
You're heading right out.
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna stick around. All right.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Have a great day.
Was it a successful show?
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, lots of people. So, awesome. That was the promoter of the show, the Wellsboro Comic-Con. I drew him a picture of a frog reading a book. And of course, the frog is reading Alpha Red, because Alpha Red is my independent comic. Jay Scott in the house. What's going on, brother? Looks cool, James. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I am, actually. It's been a really good show. I have to obviously count my money and stuff, so I don't know financially if it was a winner, but it definitely feels like it, for sure. Lots of sales, I don't know. Not big sales, but lots of sales. Lots of sales. Who else? The Lost Woods is in the house. Hello. I got to go now, unfortunately. I'm having a long day. See ya. Thank you for dropping by, Lost Woods. Thank you. Appreciate you popping in, saying hello. Howdy. All right. So, what do you think? It could be done. No, I have to go back. That's right. I'm going back and doing a darker red. So I'm going to show you, like when I put in the actual red, like this is the actual red. So I put away, did I put away the orange? I think this was the orange that came out that I used to color all this. Now I'm going to use this red, and we'll see how it turns out. I'll do the light source from top to bottom, and we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. All right. So this is the normal red, and the red that I used to lay it down was actually an orange marker. So, and I want to make sure that when I have like red on red, I want to leave a little bit of blank right there so that it separates one finger from the other. Because I spent all that time separating the fingers. I don't want you to think that they are connected. So this is all underneath, right? So that's why I'm using the darker red to get underneath. Do you guys see what I'm saying? How dark this red is? Like if I were to use this to cover all of him, you would lose a lot of the line work. Oh, I forgot to do this right here. Before I forget, I'm going to go back in and use the 70% gray right in his side here, so that I don't forget. This Babamski, right? Kabamski. And then I'll go in, I have a 90% gray that is not too overpowering. So I'll finish that off to give it just a little bit more depth. And then we can go in and finish up the reds, the shadow on the reds. All right. So that was the 70%. And I'm going to grab. I'm going to try to grab this 9. There we go. This is like the cheapy version. This is the artist off version of a cool 9. So it is. It says here C9. I don't know if it can focus. Focus. Well, it doesn't want to focus. Trust me though. Trust me, bro. But we want to just throw this into the deepest, darkest shadows, and cross our fingers that it doesn't overpower the inks, because I don't like wasting the time of drawing the inks if it's not going to come out. It's not going to stand out, I should say. There we go. Here we go. All right, we're just going to put it into the deepest, darkest black spots so that it can look like I was intentional about some of this coloring. I did a panel. If you watched the beginning of the video, I was on. Dawn Best was on with me. And so I was just on a panel with her. about coloring comics. And to be honest, outside of this hand coloring that I do, I don't color much of my comics. I actually pay others to color my comics. So I don't know why I was on that panel, but Julian, the promoter, asked me to do that one, and so I said sure. Whatevs. All right. So we are back to the red, guys. Back to the reds. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So probably not the best customer service to be doing a live. While I'm trying to make money at a convention, but this is actually a little bit more fun than the customer service that I have to do. You got to turn on the salesman, like pretty big time, to help yourself stand out from everybody else who's selling comic book stuff. Everybody here is mostly talented. You know, not everybody is, but like you've got some competition, and you've got to stand out. Got to stand out where you can. So you have to be kind of outgoing and just engage with these comic fans. So that they can feel welcomed and not intimidated by you or your table, because they have to interact with you. It's not just interacting with one cashier, but you are the one with the product. You have to convince them that they can't go home without it. And then they have to pay you. You have to thank them. Just all kinds of stuff that artists are not generally very good at, because we do a lot of stuff alone. Like even as a reader, it's a lonely hobby, right? We don't read aloud. We don't read comics aloud with other comic fans. So it's a lonely hobby that we have. And then as an artist, you know, I do a lot of stuff alone, especially all this drawing. I mean, I get on and do some lives so that you guys are here. But for the most part, I'm doing most of the stuff alone. And then I come to a convention, and then I got to turn on the extrovert and talk. Hey, how you doing? I don't mind it, because I'm generally more outgoing. But it can get tiresome. This is an 8-hour show, which is unusual. All right, guys, this is it. This is the final piece. If you are interested in it, you can PayPal me $40 to jamesqartist@gmail.com. Otherwise, you can look for it on Etsy. I thank you guys for hanging with me. And here we are, the waning hours of the Wellsboro Comic-Con. It was good. It was so full. And I was near the window here, so I cracked the window because it was hotter than Hades. Man, that air that's blowing in is actually hot. Yikes. All right, guys. Thank you for showing up for a live, a random live. If you're catching it later, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, grace, peace, we out. If I can figure out how to turn it off. I think I pressed this button. We out.